Hi guys, what's up? It's your girl Tosca. I hope you guys are doing well. This is going to be the much anticipated, much waited, much excited reading for Miss Queen Bee herself, the legendary Beyonce. So I'm going to do a tarot reading for Beyonce. If Jay-Z comes up, cool. But this is mainly going to be on her career, and what's going on in her life. And yeah, just enjoy, relax. Shout out to Mobby3028. Thank you for requesting this video. Enjoy it. And yeah, I'm feeling a little better today. Just a little better. So, sending you guys massive love and light. Relax, chill out, and I feel led to just show you guys. I recently got this. This is a double fast lock ka-ching oil, and I don't know. It's working. Something's working, you know. So I love it. I got it from a hoodoo priestess. I'm very much interested in the whole hoodoo kind of thing. But, you know, I'm not going to be here sitting here like I know everything about it, because I really don't. It's not part of my culture. It's my culture, pre-colonialism. We worshipped the ancestors, and we also worshipped the earth, which was Antissimo. So look it up. There's not much on it, because ever since like Catholicism kind of spread through our country, they were no longer allowed to worship the same gods that they used to. But I'm very interested in how my ancestors did things, how things kind of worked back then. It's very cool. So, okay. Sending you guys massive love and light. Okay, grab a drink, grab a snack, enjoy this. I got me a smoothie. Alright, this is my White Light Oracle deck. One card please for Beyonce. Beyonce Knowles-Carter. I know. It feels weird that, you know, we're getting old. She's in her mid 40s now, right? Damn. Her 40s. I'm closer to 40 than I am 30. It scares me. I feel like not much has really improved. Alright, what's going on with Beyonce? One card, please. If you guys do not know, she had a, she's on tour. I don't know if she's finishing up her tour, but she's on tour, and she did a world tour, and it's taking up most of her energy, most of her, you know, her just mind and her body and everything. So if you don't know if she was on tour, well, you were living under a rock. So she's on tour. Give me one card for Beyonce, please. A stroke of luck is what I was getting. Stroke of luck. One card for Beyonce. Miss Queen Bee. You got Telepathy of Terra Mater. Beautiful. Focus. I feel like she believes in like visualization. Like visualization, she's got a strong visual and auditory process going on here. So she's big on visual and listening. Obviously listening because her music, and visuals probably for like her stage presence and things like that. But she has a very keen, detailed eye on what she wants to see, and she makes sure that it happens exactly that it runs through in her head. Okay? Seraph of 963 hertz. And the sun, yeah, expansion. She is a Virgo. We technically still are in Virgo season. Tomorrow is the beginning of Libra. So enjoy it, everyone. Enjoy it. She's very focused. She's very detailed, and she runs things through step by step by step. She does not cut corners. If someone in her dance routine is not following or keeping up, out. She doesn't really have time for like second chances, or give time for second, like, okay, do it again, run it through one more time. It's almost like you better come ready, because she does not waste her time at all, especially when it comes to like when she's on tour, when she has to make music, when she has to do, this woman is very punctual. She does not, when it comes to her music, to making beats, to writing songs, to her dance routines, she does not play games. It better come out, it better be tight, and it better be right, or it's not at all. Nothing at all. Give me one card, please. One more card for Beyonce. I feel like she is a Virgo sun, so her soul's purpose is very like very much rooted in the pragmatism of just being like down to earth. She's a very down to earth person. There's a little bit of pride there because of her fame. She does have a little bit of an ego. I'm gonna be honest with you. She does have some ego here. But for the most part, I feel like she is pretty down to earth. I think her ego comes because of the work she's done. Like she feels like she deserves everything she got because of the work she's done. Yeah, magnetism of Eros. I did the work. I became a legend. I made my name. And it's not like, oh, she just became Insta famous. When she came out, there was no Instagram. There was no MySpace. There was no Facebook. When she came out, her and Destiny's Child really put in the work. Because it was all or nothing for them. It was everything or nothing. So yeah, she's very much focused on maintaining her name, she has a very strong work ethic. She is a bit materialistic, obviously. She's Beyonce, but you know, she loves what she does. She enjoys what she does, but she's also very diligent in terms of who she wants to keep on the stage, like her visuals, like making sure that everything is right, making sure everything looks right, making sure the runs go well, making sure the sound is great. It's a very she's very detail oriented, and she wants things her way. That's Beyonce's way, or no one's way, or no one else's way. So this is for Beyonce General. going on for Beyonce and her general energy? I see Blue Ivy. I see her daughter. Her daughter is 10. I don't know where the time went, but her daughter is 10. Yeah, look, I just cut the deck. The Emperor, I want things my way, and the King of Pentacles, stability, material wealth, material gain, fame, fortune. But she worked for it, she went for it, the Emperor, with confidence. But it's almost like she had to really, she really forged a path and a name for herself. That's why she feels like, oh, I can sit pretty, right? Because she fucking worked for it. And she didn't just work for it like 2 years ago. She's been doing this since she was like a teenager. So for 30 years, almost 30 years, over 30 years. So 7 of Pentacles. What's going on with, yeah, 10 of Pentacles. Her energy is very strong. She's got this pow personality, you know. She definitely has a stage presence that she had to kind of conform to. I feel like there was a point in her career where she was kind of I don't want to say stage fright, but like, I think when she was younger with the whole like Sasha Fierce or Me, Myself and I and all that, I feel like she was a little bit, she was trying to really figure herself out as a person, as a woman, and as a, and that's a struggle, by the way, and as an artist. And so she kind of felt like a little bit out of place. But I feel like now as Beyonce, Queen Bee, she really materialized on her name and on her brand. Her name is her brand. That's her. That's all her. That's her world. Yeah, 7 of Cups, 2 of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, the Chariot. I feel like she has a water sign in her chart and a fire sign in her chart. You don't get that big and that successful quickly on just being a Virgo. I feel like she has, there's definitely some help here. 2 of Cups, yeah. 8 of Wands. I don't really see much of like an ancestry with her. I mean, I'm sure we all have ancestors, but I feel like she has death. She definitely has a close family. I see like a preacher, like maybe her grandfather was a preacher, her father was a preacher, someone was a preacher. I feel like church was a big thing for her growing up. So let me see this. 2 more cards, please. Wheel of Fortune, 6 of Pentacles, yeah, Page of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. She learned a lot throughout her career. She learned a lot. She learned how to maintain her wealth. She learned how to maintain her looks. She learned how to keep up. She learned how to market herself. And then there came a point where she doesn't even have to market herself anymore. Beyonce is a synonymous name. She's a household name. People know who she is. Whether you like her or you don't, people know who she is. She made that happen. I will say this. I feel like in her, like, growing up, I feel like she definitely felt like she wanted this to happen. Like she was determined for this to happen, and she manifested this to happen. This was something that, you know, she had to do for herself. I'm not much getting on a past life with her, but I am getting that she is a strong manifester. She's a strong manifester. She's a strong believer in visualization. She's a strong believer in getting what she wants. And, you know, she may not have gotten, and I'm going to get into this in her love reading, but she may not have gotten exactly the man she wanted, but she still, at the end of the day, long term, got what she wanted. So she, you know, she was able to kind of compromise on that. 2 more cards, please. Yeah, the Emperor again. King of Wands. The World. I feel like this is her traveling on tour. Page of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, she definitely learned from a lot of people, and she definitely decided to have a new team around her to help support her. She's very much exclusive. She does not go just meet people and just let people in. She is very picky with who she lets in her inner circle, because she doesn't want to self-sabotage herself. She wants her life and her legacy to keep going. I see that Blue Ivy is learning a lot from her mother. She is very wise, but she's also like she can be very quirky sometimes, very silly. But when it comes to her work, she's very punctual. She doesn't even delay. Yeah, 3 of Wands, Temperance, 3 of Swords. You see, I don't think she really exactly gets what she wanted, but at the same time, she got what she wanted. She was able to take this and like flip it upside down and say, okay, maybe these are the struggles I'm gonna have with my marriage. Maybe this is the struggle I'm gonna have with my career. But if I'm gonna get eventually what I want out of it, then yes, I'll go through the struggle. I'll deal with it. She's good. She is a very good person to look up to when it comes to decision making, because I feel like she doesn't bullshit. She just makes a decision, for better or for worse, and then just runs with it. She just goes with it. She's like, I'm gonna have to deal with this for the rest of my life, so just do it, just run it, I'll make this decision and then do it the way I want it. And that's it. She's good at making decisions like that. And it's very telling for her as like a mother to kind of show her daughter, like, you know, as a woman, you have to learn how to make big decisions, and without losing yourself in the process. So she's good at processing things. She processes things pretty quick. She's like, I know that there's this. I know that there's like craziness in the world, but it's like you just got to keep moving. You just got to keep moving. She's definitely, she's not a stagnant person. She doesn't wallow in her emotions that much. She will take her emotions and she will move on. You know, she may not have gotten what she wanted, but in the long term, she did get what she wanted. Maybe like at 20 years old, she didn't get with the guy that she wanted, but at 35, she got with the guy that could actually develop her and make her into the way she is now. So she's definitely long-term gain kind of thinking, right? She looks at it as an investment. So Let's see. Her career. Beyonce's career. And then I'll do her family life at the end. Beyonce's first pick was not Jay-Z. I'm gonna say that right now. I know I'm getting this, but that's what I'm seeing. That was not her first pick. But she stuck it out with him. What's going on with Beyonce? Queen Bee. She definitely has a strong intuition. I'm not getting... Okay, I know how people are, and they come up with all kinds of like conspiracy theories and shit like that. Illuminati this. I'm not necessarily seeing that with her. I'm just seeing a person that wants to like live her life. And have a really nice career, a long-term career, and a legacy. And Two of Swords, Justice. Yeah, I'm not necessarily seeing Illuminati. This is kind of a little bit different from the not Bruno Mars, but The Weeknd. That was kind of weird. But with her, I just think that she's just doing something that she loves, and if she is part of an inner circle, I would probably think that it's more so on just to kind of have people around her kind of support her in terms of where she goes, what she does. She's very overprotective of herself. Yeah, Seven of Swords. She's very overprotective of herself. The Lovers. I think this one is a love reading or a family love reading. I feel as though, I'm gonna be honest with you, her marriage with Jay-Z may be beautiful on paper and may look wonderful. But Ten of Cups, yep. King of Swords, Nine of Swords, Page, or Knight of Swords, a lot of swords. Ten of Cups, King of Swords, Nine of Swords, Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands. Oh my god. I don't know if you guys remember this, but in 2013 or something like that, before the Met Gala, like Solange, Beyonce's younger sister, got into a fight with Jay-Z. I never thought of Jay-Z as a faithful partner, to be honest with you. I feel like that marriage was a business proposition. Like I'm getting that it was. I'm not saying that she doesn't love him or have grown to love him, but I definitely see that it was something that was. She wasn't her. Jay-Z wasn't her first choice. I feel like she was in love with someone else, but then Jay-Z kind of came in and showed her things that she really wanted, you know, and really pushed her to do the best she could. If you really want to become famous, it's one thing to marry for love. It's another thing to marry for support and fame and fortune. So, Ace of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, yep. Nine of Cups, Strength, Six of Wands, and the King of Swords again. and the devil at the end. I feel as though... okay, honestly, I'm gonna say this. I feel like she wasn't super thrilled that she married him, but at the same time, it's like they've been married for what, like 13 years now, 15 years now, and yes, I feel like he's a fucking player. I feel like he has other side whatever, but she knows who she is. Like, Beyonce knows she's the main one. She's the one. She's the one. Rappers fuck around all the time with women like that. They'll fuck anything. But Beyonce married... It's so weird how I'm getting this, because it's like Beyonce married him for her. He married him for what he can do for her. She may have grown to love him. She may have grown to support him. She may have grown to build a family and a home with him. But I feel as though her legacy she really put her legacy on the line when she married him, because it was almost like, if he can help me build the life that I see in my mind's eye, then I will make this decision. Again, she is good, great, wonderful, amazing in making decisions, because she does not just fall for just love or the, sweet nothings. She definitely made this as also as a career move for her. It was chess. It was strategy. And I think she did a good job with that. Her marriage has a lot of ups and downs. There's a lot of things that she has to cope with in that relationship. But again, the Three of Swords came out in the first spread. See, the Three of Swords, it's like, I'm ready and willing to go through this kind of shit. A lot of people go through this kind of shit. Rich people, poor people, don't matter who. People, cheat all the time. People move on all the time. But she's like, if he can actually marry me and actually have a family with me and make sure that this can actually happen for me, then by all means, I will take it. She knows the risks versus the rewards. She understands what she was getting out of it. She's not stupid. She's not stupid. She knows what that marriage means to her. Okay? Give me one more card. And I'm not saying she's oh god. I'm seeing Kanye right now. Kanye, if you guys don't know, Kanye West and Jay-Z were like brothers for a long time, especially in the 90s and early 2000s. They were like brothers, and Kanye helped produce some of Jay-Z's best albums, like the Blueprint album and all that. So they were almost like brothers. They were very close. And honestly, I feel like Kim ruined it for him. I always thought that Kim Kardashian or the Kardashians are out there ruining men. I feel that way. I mean, I may be wrong. That's my personal opinion, but they're out there marrying, dating. I mean, Timothy Chalamet is dating fucking, was it Kendall or Kylie or whoever? And I'm just like, dude, the fuck are you doing with them? Like, anyone but them. Like, I'm not against them. I'm not against them being like business women and marketing themselves, marketing their business, marketing who they are, but I'm against with how easy it is for them to dispose of men. I'm just like, what are you doing? It's like, I don't know. It's just 3 cards, please, for Beyonce. 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, she's hard. Again, this marriage with Jay-Z, it took a lot of work. It's taking a lot of work, but she knows the rewards versus the risk. Ace of Cups. The Sun. Yep. Queen of Pentacles. There she is. Judgment. There she is. And the King of Pentacles. So I feel like she has grown to be in love with Jay-Z. I mean, he is the father of their child. Again, up front, she may have seemed like she got her fairy tale wedding, she got her fairy tale life, but I feel like deep down, initially when she married him, she wasn't really like in love, invested in him. But I feel like she did it for her, and she did it for herself to be able to learn from Jay-Z, because Jay-Z already had built a life around his music, and she wants to know, how do I keep up? How do I keep up with the industry? And she got with one of the most successful rappers ever. So, you know, it's almost like strike while the iron is hot. It's like, boom, like, okay, you're in my life, I'm in your life, let's make this happen. This was a decision based on legacy. This was not a decision based on love or emotions. This was a decision strategically based on, this is what I can bring for you, this is what you can do for me, let's make this happen. And now they're like the richest fucking billionaires in the world. You know, like, they're known, they're big people. Yeah, 7 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, and the 2 of Cups. She knew the risks of not marrying for emotional gain, but for monetary, financial, business, legacy, because those things, emotions fluctuate. Emotions can fluctuate. You can be in love with someone and hate their guts tomorrow. That's one thing. But for her, it was rooted on, let's get together so that we can actually create a life and a legacy together. This was a legacy. This was a, I hate to say it like this, but it was a business deal. I'm just saying. Yeah, King of Cups, 4 of Cups, and the Empress. She was willing to leave emotional baggage behind in order for her to be the queen. She knows who she is. She's Beyonce. She's Beyonce, bitch. She's the embodiment of all the fucking queens. The Empress. She knows what she brings to the table. She doesn't have to show it. She already knows it. But she was ready to give this up. She was ready to give up maybe someone else. I know she dated Nas, who was a rapper back then too. But she was ready to give that up in order to have more of a future for herself. She is not ruled by, she's very interesting because she knows herself. She's not ruled mainly through emotional things. She's not ruled by I love you. She's not ruled by you're beautiful. She's not ruled by that. She makes decisions with a guy based off of, this is what I need. This is what I want. I want a legacy. I want to know if we are in alignment with this. If we're not, then I'm going to move on. She's very cut to the chase. Yeah, 7 of... I feel like she had many suitors before. She had many, like, people who wanted to date her, but she never... again, she left that behind. The rest is history. Once she got with Jay-Z and made that decision with him, the rest was history. Yeah, the fool. It was, she knew that life with him would have its own ups and downs. But she also knew that it would have also, she would reap a lot of amazing benefits being married to him. And the benefits outweighed the cons. The benefits outweighed the negatives. So she's very well balanced when it comes to judgments like that. She's very well, she knows what she's doing. She knows what she's doing. Okay, so that was a love reading. What's going on for Beyonce? Anything else you want us to know? I feel like she will, I'm not saying she's gonna retire, but let's face it, she could retire tomorrow if she really wanted to and still be well off, right? Like, she's pretty much won the lottery 500 times. You know? She likes the limelight, she likes the pictures, she likes looking good, she likes the makeup, she likes the artistry, she likes the love, but she also wants her personal space. She wants time for herself. What's going on? She journals a lot, and I feel like that's how she writes her music, her songs. She journals a lot. The Tower. Yeah. Three of Pentacles. I see the Three of Pentacles being her family. I don't know why. I saw Blue Ivy, her, and Jay-Z. I feel like that's what I saw. The World. Temperance. Six of Wands. Success. She wanted this life. There's this line at the end of that movie, The Devil Wears Prada, where Miranda was sitting in the back of her limo saying, like, everybody wants this. Everybody wants this life. When her assistant just, like, kind of threw her phone away and says, I don't want this because I have to step on people's toes to get where I am. And then Miranda just kind of says, everybody wants this life. No matter what you have to do to get it. You have to. It's a competition. I hate saying it like that, like, because I always say, like, don't compare yourself, but if you want your road to fame, it is a competition. Like, you have to really put yourself out there and really make yourself stand out. You know, it's a harsh world. It's a harsh world. But I'm going to be honest with you, she did step through a few things to be able to get success. The success that she wants. She did have to kind of ruffle some feathers and just be like, this is what I want, this is what I want to be, this is what I want to do it for me, you know, make it happen. Yeah, 10 of Cups. But see, she's very specific. With Beyonce, she's very specific. She knew since she was a kid that this was the life that she wanted. She knew. She knew this all along. It's not like she had to change her mind or change this or change that. No, she knew what she wanted. And then she just went for it. Yeah, the Lovers. Nine of Cups. Her life now is her wish fulfilled. She manifested this life through hell or high water. And there were a lot of times where she thought she was going to go through hell. I think there were more times in her life where she struggled. More than what people know. And more than she's willing to show. Of course, she doesn't want to show her personal emotions. But she did struggle. There was a time there where she did tooth and nail, just struggle. And she didn't know where things were going to happen, when things were going to happen, when things were going to pick up for her, when she just didn't know. And her only place that she knew where to go was her music. Okay, so the only place she knew what to do was make amazing music. That's it. She would write her lyrics. She would write. If you see the evolution of Beyonce, completely different when she was 22, 23 to now. Completely different. You saw a girl who would write about, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I don't know if this person is right for me. To, I'm confident, I'm strong, I know what I'm doing, I know my worth. It took a whole 20, 30 years to really develop what she has now. Knight of Cups. The Hermit. The Fool. And the Star. Fame. Again, this was her road to fame. It was not easy. It was not easy. She had to step through a few things in order to get the offers that she wanted. It's so easy for especially female artists to get caught up in I have to look a certain way, I have to be a certain way in order to stand out. If you're looking like everybody else, if you're sounding like everybody else, then you're fucking not doing it. You're not doing it right. You're supposed to stand out, be yourself. And she is unapologetically herself. Yeah. Three of Swords. She is willing to go through the emotional burdens of it. She's willing to go through that just to keep her legacy, just to keep her image. She doesn't give a shit. I mean, she knows that there's going to be good days. She knows that there's going to be bad days. She knows there's going to be days where she's going to give it her all. There's going to be days where she's not going to give it anything. And she's willing to press through that. She's also willing to press through a marriage that may low-key not be the most trusting marriage, but she's willing to face that truth because it's getting her what she wants. It's what she wants. I have no judgment on her for making that decision. She got what she wanted out of life. Period. Point blank. You can't say shit about her. She did. She went through it. She sacrificed for it. She did what she had to do for it. And now look at her. Look at her Instagram. She's made it. Everybody knows her. People go to her concerts. She's selling out everywhere. That's, she got what she wanted. So her vibe is pretty good about it. Yeah, again, the Emperor, 10 of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. This was bound to happen. This was in the cards for her fame, her life, and everything that was bound to happen. But it was almost as if it was quick moving. It It was swift. She worked hard for it. Yeah, she did. She was very much determined to make it happen. But there was also like a level here of like, she met people at the right place and at the right time. So obviously the universe, the Wheel of Fortune, that something here was already conspiring with her in terms of her becoming who she is now. All right. Let me just get one card. She's very interesting to read. She's a very you know, I like her because she's not, she doesn't hide from who she is. She had to go through, she did her shadow work, by the way. This woman faced the music, faced herself, faced her inner demons, faced her insecurities, and embraced it. Oh, she's too thick. Okay, well, maybe I can lose just a little weight, but I'm not gonna lose everything. Like, oh, her music is da-da-da. Like, I didn't make music for you. If you don't like it, don't listen to it. Like, she's unapologetically herself. That's what makes her Beyonce. That's what makes her original. So she is very much very feminine. There's a very feminine, but also when it comes to work, she has a very masculine. She's very assertive. Again, she keeps going after what she knows she can get. And she's not desperate. That's what I like about her. She's not a desperate kind of person. She doesn't, no. Alright, this is my Bluebird Lenormand. One card, please, for Beyonce. She knew, obviously, like, Destiny's Child wouldn't be forever. Obviously, they kind of came at a time where, like, music groups were coming out, and she knew that Destiny's Child would not last forever, but she thought, like, oh, we should make this happen, you know? This is, like, our key to making something happen. What is this? Number 6, Clouds. Clouds brightly shine, strong in precision. Life will be fine with a firm decision. Beware of clouds, misty and obscure. Life cloaked in darkness is hard to endure. Again, she has endured a lot. You don't need to read her fucking resume to know that she doesn't have experience. She has experience, obviously. She's done this. And this is what she wants, and this is what she's going to keep on doing. She made that conscious decision for herself. Give me one more card for Beyonce. Yeah, Anchor. The anchor's a sign of a stable event. Bask in sunshine, secure and content. When the anchor's some distance away from you, hope will fade and leave life askew. That event was her marriage. That event, she knew what she was getting into marrying Jay-Z. She knew what she was getting into with a life with him. Through hell or high water. Through richer or poorer. She knew what she was doing. And then 19, you got Tower. A lone tower stands confident and secure. Ground your strength in all that is pure. When troubles surround, weakness may come. Problems that abound you must overcome. I'm telling you, she has gone through some struggles that, things that we don't even think about happened to her, you know? So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was actually really fun. Let me see something. Give me one card. This is my Silver Witchcraft Tarot deck. Yeah, 4 of Wands, Queen of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. She may not have had like the emotional life, but she's able to handle it. She's able to handle herself as a mother, as a wife, and as a mother. And she did it for her own success, for her own stability, for Wands. So, I feel like she has some, I'm not going to say she's psychic, but she definitely has some abilities here. She definitely follows the moon phases sometimes. She definitely likes the whole witchy vibe. She's very into it. So anyway, love and light, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this. This was fun. Bye.